Hey there, besties. We got to talk. Okay. So now we already went over Nick Fuentes and Fresh and Fit and all the sisters who out there supporting all that foolishness, white supremacy, discrimination, and racism. But somehow I'm the problem. But I digress on me. On the screen here, you have one of them biatches that was over there F and F. One of the ones that encouraged Nick to go ahead and say the N-word, R-E-R. And now, according to O'Shea Duke Jackson, shout out to ODJ, she's getting a lot of threats that I'm not going to say, a lot of shame. She getting bashed, she getting trashed, all of it. Because, you know, people just think that they can just be on social media, say anything, do anything, give out all their business, and then turn around and everybody's supposed to say, it's okay. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not trying to hear nobody talk about I was young. I'm not trying to hear nobody talk about I don't know. I'm not trying to hear about nobody saying it's not my fault. I don't want to hear nobody talking about it's black men's fault. The only black men's fault that you can blame for this are the two that was in that daggone studio, and honestly, three if you count that dude in the back that runs the board, okay? But no, ma'am. No, ma'am. So in my opinion, thus far, I'm thinking that she is apologizing because of the backlash. Now, I know someone will come through and say, oh, you should forgive her. You shouldn't talk about her. It's not right. You should have empathy and sympathy. She's young. No. You know why? She on Fresh and Effin' Fit. She is on Fresh and Effin' Fit. Everybody knows how Fresh and Fit feel about black women. Now, again, I don't give a damn what they think. I ain't dating them. I do not care. But once they say something like that, especially for someone, if you look at this picture here, that's supposedly pro-black, that's usually the pro-black stand with the power fist, right? Let's go ahead and take a look and see what this actually says. It says, on this day of celebration, I honor my ancestors. I acknowledge our past, present, and future. I sing praises to God and dance as David did. Happiest Juneteenth. So it's all about the Juneteenth. So it's all about the daggone internet, in my opinion. It's about social media. So do you really give a damn about Juneteenth? Because there's all these pro-blackity blacks that will come around and talk about, you need to know about your history. You sound like a white supremacist. You got white supremacist talking points. Oh my God, how dare you? White supremacy, discrimination, and racism. Okay, this is her 2-3 weeks ago, June 19th, okay? All this black power, and yet you are going on Fresh and Fit? So let's just for the second, I don't believe it for a second, just give her the benefit of the doubt about Nick for 1 second. You know about Fresh and damn Fit. This woman is a woman who is on the internet. Yeah, she's younger, but young is no excuse. Ignorance is not an excuse. You know who Fresh and Fit is. You know their show. You know how it works. You know how they feel. So in one breath, it's happiest Juneteenth. I care about my ancestors. In the next breath, you're getting on a platform where a Sudanese person put on a Klansman hood, called out the N-word to a black man, and has no care about it. And let's we not forget, don't like black women, ain't down with the brown, and every daggone thing, no night riders, and all the rest of the mess that they said, both of them. You still wanted to go on there because the almighty social media always wins. And the coins, let's not forget the coins, okay? Because that's what everything is about at the end of the day. But when someone is talking about a person who actually owns a business, like a landlord, y'all want to act like they doing something wrong because they want to get paid for said business. But when y'all want to be hoes and you want to be out here on social media and you want to be out here supporting racism and white supremacy, that's okay, huh? That's acceptable, huh? But if I say something to you, not just this young lady, but anyone else with your foolishness, trying to help you dummies, and then we sitting up here talking about you, then you mad. What you mad for? You putting your business out here. Y'all putting your business out here. Ain't nobody go searching for nada. You put it out here. So I'm trying to understand how it is that we went for, we got the paraphernalia on and everything, but somehow, some way, not only ended up with Nick Fuentes, you ended up with Fresh and Fit. who don't give a damn about you, who don't care about you, who ain't worried about you, who wouldn't stop a daggone fly from landing on the top of your head. Nada, nothing. But that's where you choose to spend your time. Then we'll turn around and say, woe is me, woe is me. Y'all put yourselves in these situations and we tired of it. Except that you're a fool. And I'm not talking about this young lady yet. I'm just talking about in general overall. All this blaming somebody else, we tired of it. We tired of it. We discussed this on the live already, but I just wanted to make sure we took a look at all this. I don't know who this is on the back, but it's a black man, and she got her red, white, and green, and all this other paraphernalia. Happy Juneteenth, child. Happy Juneteenth.
So this live is addressing the photo that I took with Nick. I heard from a friend that you got invited to sadly not that nice people. Yeah. So we can start there. This would be my third time on this show, and the first 2 times it was about relationships. You get what I'm saying?
So this is her third time on Fresh and Fit. So you're okay with going on over there with Fresh and Fit, knowing how they feel about blacks, knowing how they feel about black women in particular, because y'all black women supposed to be down with each other, child. You're supposed to support, child. The sisterhood, it's supposed to support. What happened? What happened? Oh, it's only for people that don't believe in what you believe in. But if you got all these issues with men, you don't like men, they get on your nerves, they ain't ish, crusty, dusty, musty, rusty, ashy bums. But you're going to go over here on Fresh and Fit. Oh, because those are the good men to go for. Just proves the point every single daggone time. You have no discernment whatsoever in anything for clicks and views. But continue, child.
Men versus women, I'll say that. So that's what my mind, I miss you too. That's what my mind was on. That's what I was prepared for. I was prepared to go in and, defend myself as a woman, because that's usually what you have to do when you go on that show. Unfortunately, that's not what happened this time. So like I said yesterday when I was trying to do this live, that 5 or 10 minutes before the show, we see Nick. And we confused because we're like, why is this white boy here? We don't even know who Nick is. We never heard of Nick, any of that.
So even if you didn't hear who he was, what does it matter whether he came on the show or not? It sounds like an excuse already. You could have Googled him. I know you got a phone. I have no doubt you got a phone. I know there's a phone. I know it's an iPhone or a Samsung or a Galaxy. I know it had internet connection, if you were so concerned anyway. Or you could have asked someone, of course, but I guess that's just too much to ask. But go ahead, girl.
My mistake is not questioning it when not using my discernment. That was my mistake.
Correct.
My mistake was not asking questions.
Your first mistake was going on Fresh and Fit to begin with, knowing how they feel about black women. But in addition to, yes, your discernment and you not taking the time to look at who the hell it is that you're sitting down with.
And just not putting things together, because I was excited to be on the show. I was mentally prepared to talk politics.
Mentally prepared for Fresh and Fit. All right, girl.
I'm not a politician. Oh, okay. I'm not a politician. It's terms that y'all are using against me that I don't even know. But I learned yesterday that YT equals white. It's just things that it was my bad. I shouldn't even.
Girl, YT equaling white has nothing to do with politics. You're really stretching it, child. Just stick to the apology, child. Keep it going.
Girl, into trouble. Okay, but why did you kiss him?
Annoying.
Because that was my mistake too. Because I wasn't thinking about, if I post this, the backlash that I was going to get.
No one ever thinks about the backlash that they are going to get. Okay. But that's social media for you. It's not like you don't see it with everyone else. You're a young lady. You know how the internet works. You didn't think ahead. So here are your consequences, everything that has happened. Now, allegedly, she's getting all kinds of threats, and I do not agree with that at all. We do not condone violence over here on this channel and anywhere else. Period, point blank. Y'all already know. However, take your damn licks. Take your damn licks. Now, shout out to you for coming through and apologizing. I'm going to say, quote unquote, apologizing, okay? But accept responsibility for the fact that what you did was you wanted to raise the bar, kiss him, post it to get a fur going so that you could get more followers. Stop it. Tell the truth, shame the damn devil. Because by the time that daggone show ended, you most certainly knew who the hell he was. Now, mind you, I don't know if you took pictures before or after the show, but you know, decent young ladies don't go around kissing men that they don't know. You know, I'm sure people will have a problem with what I just said, but let me just tell you, that's just not how it goes. But you know, do you? And then you get consequences like this. So you can't say you didn't know, because even if you didn't know, it didn't stop you from putting your lips on that man, a man you didn't know. How do women get themselves in such situations? Worser than this, and I said worser, and just like this. Because the most important thing is, first of all, you not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. And then it's you gonna up the ante for the internet, social media. Get your followers up. Get your coins, and all that foolishness. Tell me I'm lying, somebody.
I had a conversation with my brother who definitely brought me down to size and made me understand that I represent everybody, because I represent all black people because I'm a black woman. I'm a black woman. So I represent black people everywhere the fuck I go.
Yes, even while you're on here apologizing with cursing and... But you know, do you, boo? So it took your brother to eventually tell you and show you what you needed to do. But you was up here posting Juneteenth, power to the people, understand what this day mean, red, black, and green, and all that. But your brother had to come to tell you, you know, you shouldn't be hanging out with white supremacists and kissing them, child. I mean, come on, make it make sense. Now, I'm not ever saying that people shouldn't come together and have conversations. I will never say that. Opposing views, more people with opposing views need to come together and have conversations. Unfortunately, it's the hate over love lately in 2023. All right. You so conscious. This is the problem. You young people swear you know everything and you don't be knowing nothing. And then you get into trouble and then you want to blame somebody else for it. You don't want to accept the fact that you don't know everything. And I'm not specifically talking about this young lady. I'm talking about in general, out here making decisions, going places, doing things, running off at the mouth, putting everything on the daggone internet, talking about everything that happens in your daggone life, spending your whole life on the daggone internet, then turn around wondering why you're so damn awkward and you don't know how to talk to people, why nobody talking about you. What kind of personality could you possibly have if all you do is stare into a camera all damn day, half the damn night, and 2 times on Sunday? Somebody tried to tell you get out there and live life, touch grass and things of that nature. And you don't know, you old, you don't know. Cool, I don't know. That's not a problem. It ain't bothering me. You're the one that getting into dumbass situations like this. Yes, now I'm back to her. This is so unnecessary. Y'all so smart and yet so dumb at the same damn time. This is not a you was young type of situation. Now, if y'all want to hang out here with a bunch of white people or black people who act like they not black and they racist and they whatever the hell you want to call them, and then a man that's a known white supremacist nationalist, whichever word you want to use, and you want to hang out with that person, you want to date that person, you want to do whatever the hell it is that you do with that person, do it. Have at it. Enjoy it. Luxuriate in it. The problem is being out here in public, putting that mess out on social media to make him think that it is okay, and people like him to think, to go around thinking they can call black people, specifically black women, the N-word and be it acceptable. And especially you black women who I haven't heard being outraged by this, right? You down with the sisters. Where's your outrage? I ain't seen no outrage at all from no black woman, specifically the pro-blacks. Now, divestors is probably happy as pigs and you know what, okay? They having a grand old time saying, yes, it's go, sis. Yes, it's go, sis. What about the rest of y'all? What about the SYCBM community? What about those people? What about Dr. Umar? Dr. Umar, paging Dr. Umar. and the rest of the line of people. Even Jamel Hill, where she at? Tiffany Cross, where she at? Tamika Mallory, where she at? Because I know that y'all gonna call me names because that's all you got, and I honestly do not care. But maybe if one of those pro-blacks come out and say they condemn this, then maybe somebody will get it. But radio silence. But let a police officer do something wrong in the next 15 effing minutes, they all gonna be doing think tanks on it.
He was just like, no. I represent black people everywhere the fuck I go, and not understanding that I am the face. It doesn't matter if I want to be the face. I'm responsible. I have to be responsible. And in this moment, I just wasn't. I wasn't responsible. I didn't think about responsibility. I didn't think about if this was gonna have an effect or backlash on my community, how my community felt about it. None of that. Even being in it, it was just like being in a twilight zone. I wasn't even articulating the way that I normally would. Like, it was an ambush. It was to make us look stupid. It was to make us look bad, and I looked stupid. And I don't like I don't like that. So the plot was to get us in this round table to make us all look stupid because we had no idea what we were going to be talking about in the first place. Did any of us ask? No. Kissing him on the cheek was a mistake in itself. In the sense of, I literally sat at a table with a white boy who is disgusted of my existence.
So then what you're saying is that the fact that he was a white boy overshadowed everything, and you was just happy to be around a white boy that would allow you to kiss him then? Is that what you're saying? So just say it was before and they didn't know who he was. So you just wanted to be around a white boy and hang on a white boy and kiss a white boy. Because in the picture, y'all ain't got no shoes on. So I'm assuming y'all was getting to know each other somehow, some way. Somehow, some way. Okay, everybody was comfortable, child. So which is it? So exactly what was it?
And then I take a photo with him laughing and smiling and kicking. That was dumb. That was stupid. That was dumb as fuck. That was a dumb as fuck moment. The fact that I understand that you all feel like I don't deserve your grace, because I should have been smarter than that. Because I look smarter than that. Because my pure existence make him uncomfortable. It was like, what you gonna do, bruh? Because
your existence does not make him uncomfortable. That dude is not uncomfortable at all. That dude is not uncomfortable at all. He's very comfortable. He ain't no more worrying about none of y'all than he is the man on the daggone moon. But what you all have done is go ahead and empower others. It ain't even about him at this point, but others to think that it's all good and it's okay. Because like you just said a few moments ago, you always representing black, no matter where it is you go, no matter what it is that you do. So here's the thing. If that's what you wanted to do, just say that that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to be around a white boy. You was attracted to the white boy. It's an opportunity for you to talk to a white boy. It's an opportunity to try to flirt with a white boy. Admit that. You go, girl. But you over here posing with the Black Power, Juneteenth, know your history, red, black, and green. Something just ain't right.
Really not gonna do nothing. All this shit you popping, you ain't pop in the front of us. To me, because to me, he's now in realization, he's one of the white supremacists that it ain't up front and out with it.
We don't need to have anyone be upfront and out with it. Why are you encouraging any white person to say the N-word, regardless of whether they're white supremacists or not? That was fun and funny to y'all. Y'all thought that stuff was cute.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Y'all liked it until he did it again. And until Myron came out with the hoodie on, then y'all was feeling some kind of way. It was y'all that was feeling some kind of way. Not near man in that room felt any type of daggone way. They ain't give one damn. It was y'all. But y'all are the ones that encouraged it. Who encouraged that? To get him to say the N-word, regardless of if he was a supremacist or not, or nationalist, none of that, whatever it is. Take that off the table. Just some white dude in a room full of alleged black people. And you thought it was funny and cute to sit up there and encourage him to say the N-word, hard ER, or It don't even matter, and thought that was cute and funny. Kick, 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 kick. Because that's what y'all was doing.
In intellect or whatever you want to. It's in his intellect. The host of the show at Fresh and Fit, Myron, when he even put on the white sheet, I should have known then, like, oh, you niggas, this is what you niggas on, like.
Oh, well, wait a minute. You still didn't know once he put the hood on, Miss Juneteenth, red, black, and green, celebrate our ancestors and what we've been through? Come on now, child. Come on now. I feel like somebody out here making excuses yet again. And this is, you said the third time you've been on this show and you trying to tell me that you didn't know who this person was. So you just go any old where, huh? And then we wonder why some women get themselves into situations that don't benefit them. It's because they don't have the sense that God gave them. They don't vet nothing. They just go for whatever at any time because they think it's cute and cool. Ain't nothing gonna happen to them. Something happened to them. We all supposed to give a damn. That's all it's about is social media, the attention. That's what all of this is about. And even if that means that you got to sit up there with a white person, not even saying anything else other than a white person, while you sit up there and encourage them to say the N-word, whether it's I or is a problem for someone that is allegedly black, pro-black, believing this, that, and the third about black, 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 black. I would have more respect for you if you just went ahead and said I wanted to do it because of the attention that it would get me, and sorry that y'all are upset, but I did what I did. I stand by it. That's it. That's all. Because all this gobbledygook that you're giving right now is a bunch of excuses. Ain't no blaming Myron and Fit, even though they definitely set you up, because that's what they do. That's their job. They're trying to get their audience up, hyped, give them money, and further their daggone quote unquote careers at the expense of whomever, specifically black people. And didn't none of y'all leave, child? You ain't leave?
Stop it. Get some help.
You did not leave. None of y'all left. That's why I call BS. It is the backlash that now is the problem. That's what it is, y'all. Always, always. But if you look at the comments here, apology accepted. That was admirable to face the community. Look at that, child. I tell you, interesting who they quickly give grace to. Everybody needs to live and let live. It was frustrating. It was painful. It was embarrassing. It felt like a betrayal initially. But once I removed my own emotions, it's easy to see you ladies got railroaded into this nonsense. And the one who's created the environment for this to happen was Amaru Foodie, the Arab, and Walter Weeks, the Barbadian. The onus rests on them, and it doesn't. I'm not saying that they aren't the ones that set this up, but no, this is on her and the rest of them black women, because why are they there encouraging anyone to say the N-word that is white? Y'all quick to forgive this bull. I'm not. No. Y'all will forgive anything for a woman. And that's two men, y'all. That's two men that said this. Two black men that said this. No, I don't care about the age. I don't care what they think they didn't know. Ain't no way on God's green earth that any of us think that it is okay to encourage a white person to say the N-word hard ER. And if you are, I would assume that you are a divester. But this person with her Juneteenth. So then again, that's where I come back that you just an internet fool fooling for the internet. Keith at least said, we don't believe you. You need more people. This one says, at least you know why people thought that was dumb. Hey, what's up? Okay, she has apologized. I personally forgive her. Y'all don't need to send her death threats. Her crime is forgivable. I agree with that. We don't need to give her. We don't need to do that. No one needs to be doing that. I agree completely with that. But there's a lot of dudes here supporting her, y'all. What's up with that? Interesting. Where the sis is at? This one says, you're disgusting. Don't ever call yourselves one of us again. Oh my, someone who literally thinks of us as inferior. Oh, there's a lot of comments that are hidden. I'm not even going to go over them. I'm going to just leave it at that. Okay. So, I don't know what to tell this child. I am not encouraging anyone to do anything to anyone for any other reason, for no reason at all. I do believe that Fresh and Fit bear responsibility for the setup. At the same time, this woman said this is her third time being on there, so she bears plenty of all of her responsibility in this. because she still chose to go on this show where these men said that they don't care for black women. So if y'all need so much protection, why do you go around people that won't protect you? Anyway, that's enough of that. I don't want to hear nothing else. The rest of it don't matter. This is long enough. That's it. That's all. If you made it this far, I do appreciate you. Please consider subscribing. I will see you all in the next one.